You know that beautiful looking stuff seen on a website whereby you click on the toggle button and it slides it from the left to the right or from the top to the bottom. Now that's known as curtain menu in JavaScript. And so friends, I'm going to be teaching you guys step by step how to achieve this. My name is Nelson, welcome back to Curtain JS, and I'm going to be your tutor through this. Welcome back friends. I'm quickly going to show you guys how a project is going to look, and right now I'm in my web browser and this is how it's going to look. So when I slide over here, click on the toggle button, it slides me from the left to the right, you can see. Then when I click on X, it slides me from the right to the left. So hit on toggle button again, left to right, hit on X, right to left. So guys, this is what we're going to be doing. So back to my VS Code editor, I have a folder in which I named CM, and inside that I have a file in which I created cm.html. So CM meaning curtain menu. So and this simply means curtain menu.html. So first things first, we're going to create a boilerplate, control plus exclamation mark, then hit enter. Then let's change the title. For the title, I'm going to say curtain menu. Yep. So after that, I'm gonna create a nav with class of items. Nav with class of items. So please, in case if you don't know what a nav is or what a nav does, please do check out my video on HTML semantic elements to know what a nav is and what a nav does. So this is a semantic element. So I'm gonna hit enter. Then after this, I'm gonna have anchor tags. I'm gonna hit enter. Then for the href, I'm gonna have hash inside of it. So I'm gonna duplicate this, shift alternate plus any arrow key. I'm gonna make this up 4 more times, 2, then 3, and this 4. So inside the first one, I'm gonna have my X. Then inside the second, I'm gonna have my home. So let me just make this up real quick. So guys, I'm done making this up real quick. So next thing, I'm gonna have my button. I'm gonna combine this and say button with a class of open, then hit enter. So let me get my toggle item. So I'm gonna come to my notepad. I already have this, so I'm just gonna copy. This, then slide over back to my VS Code, and I'm gonna paste this. Control V. So I'm gonna give this item here a class of close. I forgot this, so I'm gonna give this a class of close. Then let's save up. Control S. Now let's preview this in our web browser. So over to my web browser. This is how it looks. For now. So when I click, it does nothing, it has no functionality. So let's do more work here. So back to my VS Code, let's style this up. So I'm gonna come here after this, and I'm gonna say style, hit enter. Then for the style, I'm gonna start with the class of items. Open parenthesis, close, hit enter. Then I'm gonna give this a height of 100 viewport height. Then after that, width of 0. Then after that, position, I'm gonna make this to be fixed, so I don't want this to move anywhere. It's gonna be fixed. So I'm gonna hit enter. Then Z index, for my Z index should be 1. Then top 0. Then from the left 0. Then I'm gonna give this a background color. I'm gonna use the RGBA. So this is gonna be 0, 0, 225, then 0.6, Yep. Then hit enter. Then next, overflow x, overflow of x, because I don't want this to be moving anyhow, so that's why I give this overflow of x. I don't want the vertical, I don't want the horizontal scroll effect, and that's another good reason why I gave this overflow of x. I don't want the horizontal scroll effect. So overflow of x is hidden. I want to hide this. Then padding from top, padding from the top, I'm gonna say 60 pixel. Then transition, the beautiful transition effect you guys saw earlier. So this is gonna be 0.5 seconds. Yeah, so let's save this up and preview real quick. So what's my web browser? Let's click on toggle button again. Okay, this does nothing, and I know the reason why. So back to the VS Code, let me comment the width out. So we're gonna say, so save up and back again. So back again, you see how this looks, and this is the height of 100 viewport height I gave. Then the weight 0, position fixed is fixed, z index of 1, you see it's not at the back, it's at the front. Z index is for an object to come forward, that's why we use Z index, so it's at the front. Background color RGBA 0000255 0.6, overflow of X, I hid this, which is the, I told you guys, the horizontal movements, this horizontal scroll effect, I don't want that. So padding 60 pixel, I give this padding of 60 pixel. Then transition 0.56. so you're not gonna notice the transition right now, but when I'm done you're gonna notice the transition. So back to our VS Code, let's style the anchor text, so class of items, inside this anchor text, so hit enter. So I'm gonna start with the padding, so this is gonna be 30 pixel, hit enter. Then text decoration of none. Then font size of 25 pixel. Then color, I'm gonna use the hex code, so hash, I'm gonna 00000 for pure black. So font family, for the font family I'm gonna say Sergio, okay, Sergio UI. Then Tahoe, okay, see it, Tahoma, Geneva, Verdana, and the rest of that, blah blah blah. So after that I'm gonna have a display of block. So display is a block level element, so it takes up the whole width, its position. That's what it means to be a block element. So transition 0.3 sec, yeah, 0.3 sec. Then text align, let's align the elements to the center, yeah, and let's save up and preview real quick again. So to the web browser, now this is how this looks. So you see it's no more sitting straight, so all the elements right now are taking up the whole width of the position, and that's the functionality of making each element a block level element. So all these elements right now are non-block level elements. So X takes up the whole width, home, whole width, services, contact, and about. So before, all of them were sitting together in one line, so right now they're spaced and they're separated, so they're not taking up the whole width of their position. So back to the VS Code, I'm gonna have items okay, class of items, anchor tag, then on hover I'm gonna have a color. So on hovering on anchor items, I'm gonna have a color. Let me use the hex. So I'm gonna have FD F7, then another F7. So after that, come beneath that, I'm gonna also have class of items, then class of clothes. So I want to give the class of clothes its own styling, class of clothes, which is the X. So this is gonna take a position of absolute, then from top 0, then from the right 25 pixel, then font size is gonna be 36 pixel, then merging from the left is gonna be 50 pixel. So let's save this up and preview. So this is how it looks, not doing much. And so let's get back to our VS Code. So back here we're gonna hop onto our JavaScript. So I'm gonna have a comment. So let me say JavaScript, then hit enter. So let me make a big space, and because that's how I like to do it. So for this I'm gonna say script, then hit enter. Then I'm gonna say let open equal to document dot query selector. Then the first is gonna be class of open, then close this. Then let me just duplicate this. So for this I'm gonna change this to be close. So open this time it's gonna be close. Yep. Then instead of open over here, it's also gonna be close, class of close. Yep. So I'm gonna say open dot add event listener, then on click, the click event on click. So we're gonna take in a callback function, and this is gonna target the document, the query selector, class of items, dot style, the width should be, I'm gonna give this 100%. I'm gonna make this 100%. Then close this up. Then I'm just gonna duplicate this also. So let me copy and let me duplicate this. So I'm just gonna make slight changes. So for this I'm gonna say close. Then over here I'm gonna give this 0. So let's save up and preview once more. So this is how it looks. So it's not gonna do anything for now. So I don't want this to be shown like this anymore. So back to the VS Code, I commented the width. So let's uncomment this, then save up, and now let's preview this in our browser. So what's our browser? Let me click. Okay, this is not working. It's not working. Okay, I know the fault. So not single quote, I'm gonna put this inside, or double quote. So So class of clothes. Likewise over here, double quote, class of items. Likewise here also. So it's kind of like syntax error, so that's why it's a basic error dosha. Then items. Then let's save up and preview again. Now let's save this up again and let's preview in our browser. If I click, you see slash from the left to the right. If I click here, from the right to the left. So back to our VS Code. Let's save once more and go over it again and preview this. Click, you see, now you see the pattern, you see the spacing, you see the space between anchor elements. So hit on X, slice to the, from the right to the left, hit on the toggle button, from the left to the right, X, right to left. And so guys, this is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching this, and please do not forget, like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.